Hello and welcome back to Majestic13. I'm sitting down, thus it's one of the alternate methodology Majestic13s. Thank you very much for joining us. This will be my last ever Majestic13 video, highly suspect last ever. It's quite exciting, the journey. I think this would be my 24th recording, possibly, or maybe 25th. And we have completed the whole of the campaign, and this is the challenge mission for team ranking 18, which I'll be doing in the alternate methodology. So I did do some XP boosts for the team to bump up some of their acuity and a few of their stats. Everybody's okay. I think Snipes was the only one who went down in the last mission, and when I rolled, I had to re-roll using the what was it, emergency medical facility, but came out all clear. So everyone is fine, everyone is up, everyone is good. The final challenge mission, which is called Final Showdown, is basically a last man standing. As long as one team member survives at the end of round 5, we have won, the aliens have pushed back, and the campaign is a success. If everyone goes down before the end of round 5, then the aliens take over planet Earth and all is awful. Absolutely awful. Anyway, this is going to be recorded in parts because it's a wave-based thing. I'm going to need to reset some of the tables and reset some of the stuff as we go along. Also, it's a very hot day today and the cameras will probably overheat. So, after round 1, when everything resets, I will then cut the video, so it might be a bit jumpy. Recapping the alternate methodology. The alternate methodology is player focus rolling, a bit like Morkborg. What we do, so there are 3 main things. For an area attack, Cap will roll his combat versus a rating of 28 difficulty. So unassisted combat against a rating of 28 difficulty. If Cap fails, then an area attack can attack D2 plus 1 of the team. Just randomly, basically Cap has accidentally made people group up and made them prone for targets for an area attack. The way we will do defending it against attack rolls is that the player will roll their defense -9 plus a d20 versus the attack stat of the enemy plus 11. And that will basically give us about a 60% chance of dodging attacks, which statistically, I worked this out with ChatGPT. Statistically, that's what it worked out, seemed to work out at using the maths built into the game. I don't know if it is. Adam and Vince will have to tell us if I've got that wrong. And for a person to be able to target someone selectively without me randomly rolling, they must have a dexterity at or above 15, or it's assumed that they've not been able to maneuver themselves into a position to get a selected target, and they just have to randomly select. I think I bumped, just quickly looking, everyone bar Snipes and Tank, that it was impossible to do, up to 15 dexterity, so they will be able to do targeting shots. And that is about it. So we will start at round 1, where we have our beginning of the challenge. I will read it out to you. You have finally pushed force to do something extreme. They have launched an attack on a civilian centre. They have exposed themselves and are currently raining destruction upon civilian and military forces alike. All of Majestic13 will surely rally to fight them, but until then, you will have to hold off their assault and prevent further damage. So we set up terrain. The first round is against 4 of the strike team members, who are the weakest people we faced way back on the first one. We have the following special rules. Enemy bombardment. Force has air superiority when the mission begins. As such, each round, roll a die. On a 3+, randomly determine one of the team members. They must make a dex check or they're going to take 3d6 damage. And there are some medical drops, but you have to run up to a medical drop, so I don't know whether we'll be able to use those. I don't know if to do this. So one thing I will attempt to remember is that 3+. So let's do that now. Even I forgot I was going to do the alternate. I put my special dice I used for Majestic13 away. Here we go. 5, that is 3+, and so we'll re-roll 6s. So number 1, Cap gets hit. Cap needs to make a dex check versus 23, nat 20. So bombardment falls around Cap. Cap dives behind cover, and everything is cool and groovy. So for our initiative order against the strike team, we have this will keep going with our people on the same initiative order, but we'll drop the people in. So that's why I need to pause between rounds to redo this bit. So Cap is at 26, Speedy is at 21, the strike team then goes on 21, then we have Tank on 19, Doc on 18, and Snipes on 13. So round 1, Cap. Cap, whose dex is now at 15, is going to selectively fire Cap's grenade launcher at strike team member 1. Strike team member 1 has a defense of 27, Cap has a 23 in total. That means a hit, so Cap will do 4d6 plus 2 to this team member, doing 8, 10, 13, doing 15 points. He's on 30, so that knocks him down to 15. They all have 30 hit points. Speedy will go next. Speedy will call in the advanced strike. We might as well do it now, get this round over. No, we'll do that later on, because it's per enemy and we might have people still standing. So instead, Speedy will use Speedy's high energy roll. Actually, that person gets 4 hit points back because they've got special armor. But this one, because it's energy, this will go through. So Speedy will attempt to shoot the same one. Let's see if we can knock one out. Speedy has a combat of 18. We need to hit 27. Which will hit. Speedy then will do 2d6 plus 2, doing 12 points, leaving this dude on 7 hit points. Now the strike team will go. Now the strike team, they have pulse rifles. So let's do Cap. If Cap fails this, which would be a 20, so you need to roll 8s. 10 exactly. So Cap has distributed the team, and so they can't get anyone grouped together. As such, they won't be able to use plasma grenades, so they will just do rifle attacks, which means that the team needs to save against a roll of 35, which would be their defense. I've got that written down. 24s, 23s, their defense, -9 plus a D. Let's double check that. Defense -9 plus a D20 versus the attack plus 11. So they're going to do pulse rifle attacks. I will randomly roll. So number 1 will go for, reroll that. We'll go for number 1, we'll go for Cap. So Cap needs to save against 35. He has a 24, needs 11s. That saves. So Guy tries to shoot Cap, misses. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got Doc. Doc has a 23. Saving, so dives to cover. Number 3. He's going to attempt to shoot number 3, which is Tank. Tank is a 24 plus 16, 30, which saves. Hold on, 24, no, 40, which saves. Number 4 goes against 3, which is Tank again. 12, what's that? That's 36, which saves. Number 5 goes against number 3, 1, 2, 3. Tank again, everyone's picking on Tank. So Tank has a 24, needs to save against a 35, which is a 40, so saves. And finally, we have the last one, who will go against number 5, which is Snipes, who has a 24, needs to roll 11s and saves. So on basically the strike team is a bit fumbly and doesn't know who they're hitting. Tank will then, so Tank has got a dex of 8, so Tank can't electively target someone. So Tank will randomly go for number 1, which is Lucky, who's got 7 hit points left. So Tank has a 17. He needs to roll 8s. Misses, so he fires off his what is it? It's an automatic heavy repeater. So basically empties a whole load of rounds into a wall, shattering the wall in this civilian centre. Next we have Doc. Actually, if we can call both those in later in the round, both those drones in the same round, that would be good. Maybe round 3 would tactically be a good round to do it. Doc has his heavy energy weapon. Doc has a dexterity so he can target. Doc is going to target that first strike team member who has 7 hit points left. See if he can take him out. He needs to get 27s. Doc has 19, which hits, so that goes to 31. So Doc does 2d6 plus 2 against the first strike team member, doing 8 points, which lays a whole load of fire into him, killing him. He explodes, but because Cap made his roll for the area attacks, doesn't catch anybody else in the explosion, but takes out a wall and that shatters down. Maybe it's a clothing store, and mannequins with the fashion of the day gets scattered to the 4 winds as some civilians scream and run off into the distance. That was Doc. And Snipes with Snipes grenade launcher. Definitely can't target anyone with Snipes. Dexterity of 8. 4 will go for strike team member 4 randomly. Snipes needs to roll anything but a 1 because Snipes auto hits, but if we get a crit that would be awesome. 19 is a critical hit for Snipes. Snipes crits on 19s and 20s. So Snipes crits, which means that Snipes does 5d6. Snipes crit and he's pretty amazing. Plus 2 because we have artect weapons. Plus 2 dice rather, so 7 dice plus 2, and then we times it by 2. Oh, maybe not that great. So we've got 15, which kills him. Basically, these have 30 hit points, so 15 times 2 kills it. 15, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, doubled is 50 hit points against, what was that, number 4? That was against number 4, wasn't it? So basically, it just vaporizes number 4. We won't even let number 4's reactive armor go off because basically the grenade is highly overcharged. Snipes overcharges the grenade before launching it. It goes steaming out, hits number 4, and 4 just detonates. That is the end of round 1. We will then go on to round 2, and I will recalculate everything and be back for the round 2. Okay, back in a bit. Okay, so now we start round 2. I've wound up all the new things. So entering at this round, we have 2 destroyer drones who will come in. They have an acuity of 19, so we'll come in just off the tank. We will do the same thing, which was the enemy bombardment from false comes in, which we randomly roll one of the team members. Cap again, so Cap needs to make a 23 dex check, failing, which means that Cap will take, well, 3d6 damage, but that just counts as doing his ablative armor. So his ablative armor will ripple as loads of bombs go off around him, and then he will be fine. So round 2 at the top, Cap goes first. Cap can target someone. He will target one of the drones, the destroyer drones who have just stepped into the combat. He will, what's the d20? He will make a explode his grenade launcher launch on one of the drones. He gets, oh, this is definitely a hit. He will hit a 38. They have a defense of 26. So he will do 4d6 plus 2 on this drone, doing 12 points on the drone. The drones have 60 health and they go into extremis at 15. So what did I say, 12, which would be 48, leaving it on 48 hit points. Then we will have Speedy. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the strike team standing and 2 drones standing. We do know that next round we have 4 shock troops coming in, so that means that there'll be 14 potentially still standing. So maybe it's not worth Speedy's while to call. Oh, we've got 2 lots of drones. Maybe we'll call in one lot of drones now. So Speedy's going to do a drone attack, which is a plus 19 attack against all enemies. Yes, so they have a defense, so we'll go against the strike team first with a defense of 27. He will call in the drones, which is our advanced drones, and they will begin attacking each of the strike team and the destroy drones. We might be able to get some of them out. So a plus 19 attack against a defense of 27, meaning we need to roll 8s against the strike team. Hitting the first, I'll do the same as I did that last one, where I'll mark them if I'm hit, and then we'll roll the damage afterwards. So first one is hit, second one is hit, third one is missed, fourth one is hit. Now against the destroyer drones, who have a defense of 26, which means we only need 7s. Ooh, would that count as a critical hit? I don't think that's going to count as a critical hit because these don't, so that's just a normal hit. And that 20 would count as a critical hit. Critical miss. So that's 5d6 straight for these things. So against the first shock troop would give us 14, leaving him on 16 hit points. The next one, giving us 10, 21, leaving him on 9 hit points. Next one, oh, not much, 5, 10, 12, leaving him on 18 hit points. And the final one, 10, 16, leaving him on 14 hit points. And then the drone, who's on 48 hit points. Oh, nothing. 12, so that's 15, leaving him on 33 hit points. Yep. Okay, so that's Speedy, that's quite effective, put a lot of damage out. Now we have the strike team, 1, 2, 3, 4 members of the strike team. We will randomly roll who each strike team, oh no, we'll do Cap. We'll make Cap do his check. If Cap fails, then they might do grenades. Cap passes, so Cap has positioned the rest of the team in a distributed manner so they can't all be grouped together and shot at. So we will do each of the strike team is going to attempt to shoot, which would be our team defending against them. So the first strike team member is going to attack against, oh sorry, the camera went, Snipes. Snipes needs to roll 11s. Snipes dives to cover. Second one will attack Cap. Cap needs to roll, oh it might not be enough. That is 34. Cap needs to roll, that gives Cap a 34 and he needs to roll a 35, so it hits Cap, which is a pulse attack doing 2d6 plus 1 damage, doing 4 points of damage against Cap, putting Cap on 25. Oh no, Cap has his special armor, so putting Cap on 27, which is right, which means everybody who just got shot gets 4 points back from the drones, which would be 20, 13, 22, 18, and this thing has the same thing, 4, 5, 6, 7, is on 37 hit points instead. The next one, which is number 3, is going to shoot at Snipes again. Snipes needs to roll a 24 plus 11s. Snipes is protected. And then we have Speedy needs to roll 12s. Speedy gets hit. Speedy's ablative armor will protect Speedy. That was the strike team. Now we have Tank. Tank cannot target anyone selectively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 potential targets. 6, which is the destroyer drone that hasn't been shot yet. Tank needs to hit a 26, which means Tank needs to roll. Where's his combat? Is 15, 16, 17, 18. Minus 2 is 16. So he needs to roll 11s. Tank misses. he's panicking. Tank's obviously panicking, doesn't know what to do. Now we've got the destroyer drones. Destroyer drones have pulse cannons, missile barrage. Did not attack with missile barrage last time. We use this instead. Attack with the pulse cannons. All team members must succeed on a fort check of 19 or suffer 2d6 damage and be stunned. Alright, so we'll do that. So everyone needs to make a fort check of 19. So the first one will fire off that, and then the second one will fire off that because it makes it easier. So fort of 19 save. Cap's got a 50. We'll make Cap roll twice. They all will just roll twice. So 19s. So he's got a 15, so he needs 4s. Succeeds. And then we've got Speedy, who's got 16, so he needs to roll 3s. Speedy saves. Then we've got Tank, who's got 6, so he needs to roll 13s. Tank fails and fails, so Tank will take 4d6 damage. He'll take 2d6 damage. 7, so he'll take 5 points, and his ablative armor goes off, which leaves Tank on 13. He's got his armour that protects him from some of it. Then we've got Doc, who's got a fort of 15, so Doc needs to roll 4s. Passes, and we've got Snipes, who's got a 13, so we need to roll 6s. Fails once, and so Snipes' ablative armour triggers. So that was both of the drones have gone. Now we've got Doc. Doc has got a dex of 16, so Doc can target someone. Who's got the lowest? Doc will target one of the drones. He's got 2d6, so he can do 12 plus 2. He can do. Essentially, he could kill one of the strike team, so he will target strike team member 2. An 18. What is that? Doc does not have the special thing, but Doc does hit him, doing 2d6 plus 2. 10 plus 2, 12, leaving it on 1 hit point, which is a shame. Next drone will definitely do that though. And then we have, that was Docs, and then we have Snipes. Snipes with the 5d6. Snipes does not get to target, so Snipes has to randomly target. Excellent. Which is the 5th drone, who's on 37 hit points. Snipes needs to roll anything but a 1. Call that a 15. As it was almost on a 15, it means doing 5d6 plus 2. 5d6 plus 2, I don't think you can kill it. 8, 10, 12, 14, leaving it on 23. Still not in extremis. And that is the end of round 3. We're in round 2, so now we're going to round 3. I will quickly adjust things. Okay, so round 3 will start. 2 shock troops. 4 shock troops. Round 3, 4 shock troops. 4 shock troops enter into the affray. They have 45 hit points, a defense of 28, and the team will need to roll 36s to defend against them. They come in on initiative order 21, straight after the strike team. And that is that. We're on round 3. The bombardment comes down against Cap again. Cap needs to make a dex check. Maybe not. So that would give 15. That is 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 23. I think 23 is what he needs to save against. 23 is what he needs to save against. He dives to cover and he's fine. Right, now we have initiative order. So Cap goes first on 26. Cap can target someone. Cap will target the destroyer drone, needing to roll 37s to hit. He has 23. No, hold on, he needs to roll 26 to hit. He has 23, so he needs to roll 3s. 15 hits, doing 4d6 plus 2. He's got 23 hit points left. So he does 10, he does 15, he does 17. Leaving it on 6 hit points, and it is now in extremis. That was Cap. Then we have Speedy. Speedy on round 3. Speedy can target someone. maybe we won't. If we called in the other drone now, actually there's no point yet. Speedy will target the other destroyer drone to just do a shot, which is doing I can't remember. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that means it's not actually on 10 hit points because it would have got 4 because of it not being energy. So Speedy is going to target. Speedy will target that destroyer drone. Need to roll 37s, 11, which is so he's got 18, which is 29. Oh, sorry, it needs to roll 26s, which is 29, which hits. So he does 2d6 plus 2 energy damage, doing 4, 5, 6 points of energy damage, leaving it on 4 hit points. We then have the strike team. There's 4 members of the strike team. So strike team number 1 will shoot at 4, which is Doc. Let's see if he hits. So Doc needs to roll 35. He's got 23, so he needs to roll 12s. Doc saves. So he misses. So number 2 will shoot at Tank. Tank needs to roll 11s. Tank fails. Tank takes 10. It's 2d6 plus 2, I think. Plus 1. So takes 11 hit points. Tank's ablative, but Tank is now on, which means he takes 9 hit points. Tank is now on 4 hit points. Ooh. Number 3 shoots at Tank again. Tank passes, and we'll make number 4 shoot at Tank. Tank fails. He's got 4 hit points. Tank goes down. So Tank is out. That was all the shock troops. That was the strike team rather. Now we have the shock troops. The shock troops have these are the ones with claws, so they will run in and do so we will have Cat make his roll. Cat passes, so they will run in and do claw attacks. We only have 4 people to attack now, so 1, 2, 3 is Doc, so the first one will run in to attack Doc. Doc needs to save against a 36 to dodge out of the way, means he needs to roll 13, he does. The next one will attack Cat. Cat needs to roll 24 12s. Cap saves. The next one attacks Speedy. Speedy needs to roll 11. That's exactly what Speedy. Oh, does he? No, Speedy needs to roll 13. So Speedy fails. So this thing does 3d6 plus 1 damage. Speedy's ablative armor has fired off already. So taking 11 points of damage. And Speedy needs to, or he'll be restrained, which we can't really do anything with. So Speedy's on 20 hit points. And the final one will attack Speedy again. Speedy needs to roll 13s. Speedy fails, taking 3d6 plus 1, taking 11, 12 points, leaving Speedy on 10 because of the -2. That's all the shock troops, I think. Now we've got the 2 destroyer drones, so the one who's in extremis is on 1 hit point. And they will, instead of doing a missile, suffering more than 20, no. They will do pulse cannon hits against the one with the lowest hit points. So one is going to target Tank and one is going to target Speedy. So one targeting Tank, which means that Tank needs to roll against a 37, which means Tank needs to roll 13s. Tank fails. Tank takes 3d6 plus 3. Tank can't survive that. Oh, Tank's already down. So that would be Doc can't 10. So 3d6 plus 3 for Doc is so 6, 7, 8, leaving Doc on -2 is 6, leaving Doc on 4 hit points. Let's just cross Tank out so I don't get confused. Is this the last time? So that was one drone, and then the second one is going to try and shoot Doc again. That would be a 36, not enough, he needs a 37. Doing 3d6. That there. Sorry, that was against Speedy rather. Speedy goes down. Round 3. Speedy goes down, so that's both of the drones. Now Doc gets to go. Doc will target that final drone who is on 1 hit point. Needs to roll against the 26. That would be a 28. He's only got 1 hit point, so it will go down. And then we have Snipes will do a grenade attack. Snipes can't target, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll do a d20 divided by 2. So what's that? That's number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be against the shock troop. Number 9, which he needs to roll anything but a 1. Rolls a 2. 5d6. Doing 10, 20, 22 points of damage against it, leaving it on 23 hit points. And that is the end of round 4. Round 3. So we go into round 4. Round 4, barrage, 4, 1, no, we'll re-roll that. So we'll divide, well that's 2, isn't it? We'll divide that by 2, because 2 are down, so divide by 2 is Doc. Doc, he needs to make a dex check and passes. So then we have round 4. Let me put whoever goes in round 4. So who comes in now are 2 annihilator drones. They will act on initiative 17, which is between Doc and Snipes. They have a defense of 27, they have 75 hit points, they go into extremis at 25, and the team will need to roll 38 to avoid attacks from them. So top of round 1 we have Cap. Cap who can target someone. Cap is going to target that shock trooper number 3, who's on 23 hit points. Cap hits, just a normal hit, doing 4d6 plus 2, doing 10, 16, 18 hit points, which puts it onto 5 hit points. Do shock troopers go into extremis? I don't think they do. No, they don't. Okay, so that was Cap. Now the strike team gets to go, where strike team number 1. So we've got 3 standing, so this is just a d3. So Cap gets shot at, so Cap needs to roll against 35, so Cap needs to roll 11s, succeeds. Actually, we'll just target who's got the lowest hit points. They're all just going to shoot the person with the lowest hit points, which is Snipes. So everyone's going to start targeting Snipes. The one with only 1 hit point left, which is number 2, he will try and shoot Snipes. So Snipes needs to roll against 35, he needs to roll 11s, fails. So he's going to take 2d6, which is 8, 9, 10. Minus so takes 8 hit points, puts him on 20. And then we have number 3 is going to try and shoot him. He succeeds. And number 4 try and shoot him. He succeeds. We have 1 destroyer drone. The destroyer drone will launch its missile barrage. I remember I said that last time, didn't I? Again, which means that they need to roll 19s or suffer 2d6 damage and be stunned. I don't know if I did that last time. Stun. So 19s, which is Cap needs to roll 5s. Cap just about succeeds. Doc rather needs to roll, so it's 19s, needs to roll 4s. Doc succeeds, and Snipe, who's got 13, needs to roll 6s. Or Snipes just succeeds. So that was the destroyer drone. So strike team, then destroyer drone, and then the shock team gets to go. Then Doc, then the shock troops are just going to run up. We will have, as there's 4 of them, there's 3 standing, we'll have 1 attack on each of them, and then the last one will attack the one with the lowest hit points, whoever that is. So Cap needs to roll against the 36, needs to roll 12s, fails, so takes 3d6 damage. Where is that strike team? I think it's 3d6 plus 3? 3d6 plus 1. Takes 10, 11, 12, minus 2 takes 10. So cap is on 17. And this is either be restrained, isn't it? Yeah, don't worry about that. Then we have Doc needs to roll against a 36 and needs to roll 13s. Doc fails, so 3d6 plus 1, which is 8, which is 9, which is 7, leaving Doc on 23. And then we have Snipes, needs to roll 12s. Snipes fails, takes 3d6 plus 1, takes 12, takes 11, takes 9, leaves Snipes on 11 hit points. And then who's on the lowest? Snipes is now on the lowest, so the final one will run up and try and attack Snipes, who needs to roll 12s and succeeds. So that was the shock troops. So that was the strike team, shock troops and the destroyer. Now Doc gets to fire his cannon. Doc will target, let's say, one of the shock troops who's only got 5 hit points left, and Doc can do that. So Doc needs to hit a 28. Doc fails by 1 point. Doc hits a 27 because he's got a 19 combat plus 8 is a 27. These have a 28 defense, so Doc fails. Now we have the Annihilator drone. Okay, we've got 2 Annihilator drones. They've each got 3 attacks. So they are going to attack the people with the lowest hit points, which is Snipes and Cap. So first one will run against Snipes and does 3 attacks. It's got a 38 save. So Snipes needs to roll 14s. 2 misses and a miss. And one of them was a critical miss, which means he takes crit damage. So that's 3 crit hits doing 2, 4. So we'll do the first one first, which is 2d6 plus 3, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, which is 14 hit points against him, minus 2, which means Snipe goes down. It runs up and just obliterates Snipes. And then the other one will go against Cap, who's on 17 hit points. So 3 attacks against Cap. Cap has to save against 38. Cap needs to roll 14s. 1 save, 1 hit, 2 hits. So 2 normal hits doing 2d6 plus 3 with 4d6 plus 6. So what's that? It's 10, 16, 22, minus 4 is 18. He has 17 hit points. Cap goes down. And that is the end of round 4. And then we're around 5. I think we might as well declare this, that the aliens have won. I haven't succeeded. Oh no, one challenge, that last challenge we succeeded on. So we have Doc stay standing on 23 hit points. I mean, he might survive, mightn't he? He may survive this on 23 hit points. His ablative, oh no, his ablative armour. Oh, he wouldn't, he'd be on 4 hit points because his ablative armour would start. Oh no, he's on 27 because he had 2 hits, didn't he? And his ablative armour was still 1. Alright, he's on 23 hit points. We've got the strike team, the shock troopers, and the destroy drone needs to go first. So, let's do it. He needs to save against the strike team, which are 35s. He needs to roll 11s. There's 4 hits against the strike team. He needs to roll 11s. Both miss. So both hit him. 3 hits against him, doing a total of 6d6, 66 plus 3, 66 plus 3, and then we'll take 6 away from the total. So we've got 12, 14, 19, 22, doing 18 hit points go through, leaving him on 5. Then we have the shock troop. So the first one runs up and we'll do, what is it? Shock troop does, I think the first shock trooper is going to just decimate him. Oh no, we've got a destroy drone first. The destroy drone will attempt to do a shot at him, which means he has to roll against 37s, which means he really needs to roll 14s. He ducks out the way of that. And next we've got, that's the destroy drone. Then we'll have the shock troop. They have 2 attacks with claws, So he needs to save against 2, 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 attacks. Okay, so he's got to go against 36s, which means he needs to roll 13s. A miss, so 1 misses him and the other one hits him. 3d6 plus 1. How many hit points? Got 5 hit points left. He goes down. So at the end of round 5, Majestic13, I think with the first one and this one, it's about 40 minutes. If you watched it all the way through to this, thank you very much. You have now seen the end of my Majestic13 campaign. Sadly, what happens is, in a last heroic stand, the team of Cap, Speedy, Tank, Doc and Snipes slowly fall one by one to the overwhelming force that is exerted against them by the alien invaders. The world is ravaged. The resources are taken, they drill to the core and they suck the planet dry, which was their whole aim the whole time. Slowly over the years that Majestic13 has been resisting the onslaught of the alien forces, secretly, covertly, behind our backs, protecting us, but they can stand this against no more. They have brought in all of the troops they could, all of the different absurd, obscene creations that the alien forces have created to throw against us. All of them we resisted, but this was an overwhelming force, and Majestic13 falls to the aliens, who wipe the surface of the earth of all resistance and devour the resources there within. Sadly, for us, in the alternate universe of Majestic13, humanity falls. But on a lighter note, there are other videos that we'll be able to watch in the future. We have The Walking Dead, which is showing at the moment. We have Twilight 2000. We will begin to, probably in this Saturday slot, I'll start to do Pirate Borg. I'm not too sure if I'm going to have that up and running for next game, next Saturday. I might do a one-off of Psy-Korg, which is a little indie game that I kickstarted, just as a one-off, so then I can get my head around doing Pirate Borg, because I don't know how to do that. Beyond that, thank you very much for staying through. If you did see it all the way through the end, please put something in the comments to let me know. If you want me to write up this alternate method, I can do that. Otherwise, if you did like this, please hit the thumbs. If you have seen it all the way through and you'd like to subscribe to see all the other things, please subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you back here for more videos at a later date. Thank you for being here. See ya.